Thomas with Houston Paint Protection, here to talk full car paint protection film on G-Wagons. We get a lot of inquiries for protecting these things here in Houston. Most of the time the owners are interested in covering the entire vehicle, mainly due to how special it is and the cost. So in this video, I just want to walk through some specifics on what it takes to get this done to our standard and why the costs are what they are. One of the biggest questions that we get during our initial consultation, especially if people have been calling around, is why is it so expensive compared to either a vehicle that they've done previously or compared to other people in the market. For us here at Houston Paint Protection, we have one way that we do these G-Wagons when we're doing full car. It includes a lot of special prep work and disassembly, creating custom patterns to cover the vehicle so we have a nice and discreet install on the back end. All of that stuff will contribute to not only the time, but the cost of the project. Very specifically with G-Wagons, you see that there are a lot of obstructions in the middle of these panels. We've got the side caches that run on every side panel of the car on both sides. We've got mirrors, door handles, cowling on the hood, the brush guard in the front, the side marker lights, badging, and many other things. Whenever we are going to do full car coverage, we want to make sure to take this into account and work around them. The way we do that is by pulling all of that stuff off of the car, installing the film, and then putting these pieces back over the paint protection film. If we do not do it that way, what ends up happening is we have to use standard patterns for all of these panels, and there will be cutouts that go around each and every one of these pieces. And so you're gonna see the perimeter or a film line running all around there. If this is a car that you use regularly, it's daily driven or even semi-daily driven, it's seeing weather, normal driving conditions, over time, you can get a lot of buildup of dirt and debris in those sections. When you have that many cutouts across the entire vehicle, especially on something like a matte black one, then it's going to be very distracting. It's not going to look the greatest, and overall you're not going to have an aesthetic that's commensurate with the type of vehicle that this is. So we want to make sure to put in all of the extra time and planning and meticulous install detail while we've got it here in the shop to make sure that when you're driving this thing long term, you don't have to deal with an unappealing install. The other thing that can drive up time and cost on the G-Wagon is really just the size and complexity of the vehicle. As you can see, this thing has way more pieces than a normal car. They're much more complex geometrically, and we have to do a lot more modifications to the patterns to accommodate for all of the big panel gaps and all of the recessed areas where we need to wrap, tuck, and hide film lines, the edges and corners and all of that good stuff. So when you pair that with the amount of prep and disassembly that's required, those two things really drive up the time and cost on these cars. A lot of people don't like to hear that. They want to get it for a much lower price, but from our experience, what we have seen is when you see a large gap in pricing for a vehicle like this, especially at the full car level, you're usually not getting an install that's anywhere near our standard here. So if you have one of these G-Wagons, you're looking for a professional level, detailed, discreet install that will keep it protected, but not necessarily be in your face to where no one really even knows that the protection is there, please reach out to us. We can walk you through these projects in detail and make sure that you get your new car protected the way that you would like. You can visit us anytime at HoustonPaintProtection.com, and we're happy to give you more information.